Hey YouTube, my name is Stacy and welcome to my channel. I'm not sure what I'm going to film and what I'm going to show you, but for the meantime, this is me. I'm living in Vienna and I love it that it's so beautiful. I still don't know what I'm going to speak on, but I'll see when I'm doing this filming and video material. So on Instagram I'm speaking on a lot of political issues. Maybe I'm gonna do this here as well, but for now I'm just filming and enjoying filming. I don't know what it's going to be, but it's just for fun. We'll see. So here I'm cutting the celery for our spaghetti that we often cook, and we love to cook home meal food. So I'm always cutting my food at our dinner, lunch, whatever, and my significant other is going to cook the food, and we always divide our duties, so everything is quite fair, and it's so much fun to cook. I love to cut the veggies and chop them up and dice them up, and very often I actually prepare my carrots and celery and pre-cut them, so during the week we do not have to waste time on cutting, even though I enjoy it. But as I'm also working and I don't have time for cooking very often, so it has to go very quickly because I have to clean up after my mess, and that's what I'm doing right now, cooking. I just said spaghetti, but we're actually cooking chili con carne. And voila, this is it. This is our dinner with a bit of salad. So today is the next morning and it's my boyfriend's birthday, so I decided to make some pancakes, and they are gluten-free, so I'm smashing, or how do you say it, the oats and adding some bananas and soy milk and also some baking soda, and that's it. Then you mix it all together and you know you get the best of both worlds. And this might be an unpopular opinion, but I think breakfast is so overrated, but because it's his birthday we decided to eat breakfast, and lunch and dinner is enough. Later on we have to go to work, so I mean it's fine, so we have something in our stomach. The best thing about Vienna is that you never have to wait very long for any tram or bus or anything like that. And I love how the buildings are when the sun is out. I mean, every season it's always amazing in Vienna. And I'm so sorry, but I was so shy using my camera outside, so there were people looking at me and wondering what I'm doing, because it's so odd when people are using their phones outside to film. What is weird? Don't you think so? So everything's a little bit shaky right now, but I'm still trying to film without shaking a lot. And this is me going to work, and then at work I'm gonna film a little bit, and sadly it was raining when I was on my way home, so That's why the rainy footage, the sudden rainy footage. And while I was at home, I forgot to film when I was picking up my boyfriend's dinner at Swing Kitchen. It's a vegan place, but sadly they don't offer any gluten-free options except salad. And I mean, I'm not gonna pay for salad. So we were doing face masks, and I was doing a little bit of my assignments for uni, and then we just relaxed and watched Star Wars, and that's it for that day. And on the next day, I started my day early because I had therapy session, and we were talking about closing our therapy session, me and my therapist, because it has going so well since January or November, I'm not sure anymore. I can recommend therapy for everyone. It's so healing afterwards, and you feel much better and lighter. And I didn't know that I could ever achieve that, so therapy for everyone. Of course, you have to keep in mind that it's expensive and not everyone can afford it, but if you have the chance, do it. And later on in the Zoom meeting with my professor and other students, we will be talking about Syrian conflict, and well, I've read a lot of books about it, so I was having fun in that class. Not that I like the Syrian conflict, but I think it's more of a US conflict with the rest of the world, actually, because as you know, they have their money, and the imperialists are always striking to gain more power. And yeah, it's always a proxy war in my opinion. And I didn't film the discussion that we were having, so this is the beginning of me setting up my computer. And then I forgot to film at work, as you know. I'm just starting, so it's all just for fun. And that's exactly what I mean when you have done therapy. You try new things and you go more out of your comfort zone. And it's so much fun to do new stuff. I don't know how long this prevails, but it's all just for fun. Today is a new fresh day. It's Friday, and I'm on my way to my waxing appointment. And look at those doors. I mean, the underground station in Vienna are so beautiful. So now I'm on my way home because later on a friend is coming to stay for a couple of days because my boyfriend is celebrating his 29th birthday, and we will celebrate on a Sunday. And of course everyone had a corona test, and most of them are already vaccinated. And frankly, to the vaccination, I can understand when a lot of people are not trusting the government because everything is so confusing. And yeah, right now I'm doing my nails and listening to Noam Chomsky on how we should relearn how to perceive the world because of the notions that we learn, and how we are conditioned to just simply believe everything the news outlets or the media is telling us, and how to reframe those words that we read or hear and how they describe it to us. So that's interesting. And I think he's a very amazing scholar. Why is it that this hand is always perfect? Why? And then, look at this. Mess. A mess. What is this? Or this? Oh well. And it's raining. Ugh. Also, you can see how tired I look in this and all the other videos. It's been a long week. And because the sun was out very early, and because we have this party and I had to get some glasses to drink, I woke up at 8 to go to Mumax. That's a store supply for, I don't know, kitchenware and all that stuff for at home. And they had a lot of beautiful stuff, and I ended up buying glasses and also some comfy bed sheets. And I've never been here in this Japanese garden. It's so nice and so beautiful. But I thought they would have more cherry blossom trees, but they didn't. But it was so beautiful, and we ended up staying there for about an hour, even though my friends were already waiting for me like for an hour or so. Then we were sitting in the park, and the best thing about Vienna is that they have amazing parks all over the city. So social distancing is no problem here. And I guess this is coffee to go. The great thing about Vienna is that you can find water stations everywhere and get water that's clean. And the water from your tap is really fresh and clean in Vienna, which is amazing. In Germany, it's not like that. Decided to go to Humana, which is a second-hand store, and I think it's so weird that it's so expensive in Frankfurt, where I come from. It's super cheap, but this place was so expensive. Later on at night, I went to Ippenplatz, which is in my district, and we went for a demonstration against the right-wing people. And maybe for my next video, I would make a fashion haul and talk about some political stuff, what is going on in Austria, and my thoughts about the world maybe. But what do you guys think? What should I talk about in the next video? Because I don't know. And sadly, that was it. That was Saturday, and Sunday I didn't film much because it was my boyfriend's birthday, and I only took some pictures because it was so much fun. And so hit me up, like, subscribe, do your thing, don't be shy, and see you next time. Bye.